They're making tracks.
It's a guillotine.
That is sick.
That is awesome. And just pick it back up. What's up, guys?
Hey, what's going on?
We're here for Kung Fu Nights, and we are a man down today.
Unfortunately, Jimmy is under the weather, so all gong hitting responsibilities will go to me.
Right. Attack on Titan, Season 3, Episode 11. It is called Bystander. I still feel like we're going to be in a lore kind of episode.
Yeah, his story is cleaned out, and I think they're trying to... And then the last thing of, like, real note we saw was the Beast Titan,
Reiner,
who basically... Beast Titan, who we don't know who it is, but we have suspicions.
Yeah.
Like, beat Reiner into submission. Like, we don't have to go to them. They're going to come to us, and they're basically in a destroyed town.
They were deciding whether or not to prioritize rescuing Annie or
that's right.
So they gotta be going to Shiganshina, Aaron's hometown. You know how they have the basement, and literally everyone in the scout regiment, and Reiner and Bertolt know this while they were in it. Everyone knows that there are secrets within Aaron's basement about the Titan. They're just chilling in Shiganshina and just waiting for him. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that city right. But I think that's it. You want to get into it?
Yeah. All right. Hit the ceremonial gong.
Cattle farming goddess. John is such a dick sometimes.
I wonder if they found like any more vials, or unless that bag was all they had.
Yeah.
You gotta make finding that bag a priority.
A little rematch. She did say that. Oh, snap.
Is she alright?
Stay away from my man. That's what she's saying. Oh, snap.
Oh. So they found a new light source.
Oh, yeah. That's really cool.
He's closing up the walls.
Yeah.
Oh, they're making tracks.
It's a guillotine.
That is sick.
That is awesome. And just pick it back up. That is awesome.
That's a 12-meter crush.
Dude. Hanji's a genius, man.
And nuts. Maybe like a recovery time, or do you think it's something that's going to like continue to build up in him?
I think it'll build up.
Yeah, you're right. I think they're aware.
Oh, did they mention the city?
To Shiganshina.
That's the girl that was with him. She's military police. What's up with Mikasa today, man?
She's worried, but she has no way of expressing it other than to be his mother. Yeah, it is the commandant.
Oh, yeah, that is the same guy. Huh. What are they saying commandant? Is that just the previous?
No, the commandant's rank.
So how does that compare to the commander?
I don't know, because commandant is a defunct rank in the actual militaries.
I haven't seen this dude in like 3 seasons,
At least in the
man.
American military, yeah. Executioner, they called it Executioner from Hell. Semi-automatic.
She did. Sanji did say that. I thought she was just kidding though.
Yeah. I thought she was referring to herself. The evil glare. He's got yellow eyes.
Hazel, maybe? Alright. Lower drop. $20 years.
Did they drop him?
Why is everyone in the garrison drunk?
What else did they got to do? Erase their memory? Send them outside the wall.
Who?
That might be the way they punish people.
That's why.
That's how people are ending up past the wall instead of being, executed in house.
We'll talk about it afterwards.
Did he come from elsewhere?
He had to have. They found him outside of the walls, and no one can just walk through, right? Is that Aaron's mom? I want to know all the commanders that were in power before Oda. Caught the plague.
Yep. You got the woman you like. It's too late. And he said earlier, like, hey, if I'm the commander, people gotta pay attention.
They're in the trees, man.
Yeah. Aberrations?
I think a lot of them can climb, like, or some can learn or whatever whenever they're in the forest with trees. Like, there were some that were, like, kind of shimmying their way up the trees. Hey, little Aaron. What kind of thing is that? Just oh, I thought he was talking to Aaron. Never mind.
Man, that's angry.
So that's why he wasn't there after that whole. He brought that woman's son's arm home. Oh, here we go. It's the flashback right here. So we followed him. Scooby didn't get there like, I don't know, 30 seconds earlier. Yeah, he might have died too.
も偉いんです。この世界に生まれてきてくれたんだから。自らの命を燃やし、壁の外で燃え尽きるのだろう。
I'm digging this outro.
So he broke it on purpose?
私は何も。
He was messing with the straps the whole time.
ただの傍観者。
So I guess he was trying to stop him from joining.
Well, that's interesting.
Damn, it was 20 years prior to, 20 years from today, in which Grisha Yeager was just wandering around outside of the walls. He didn't have any of his memories.
He didn't have an origin at all.
He just knew his name. That was it.
Yeah.
Right.
So he could have came from what? Outside the walls, from somewhere else, and wandered in. You think that's where he came from?
Something along those lines. I don't think he came from somewhere else, like from the military police. I don't think he was thrown out there by the military police. And
it's like, since like the Royal Titan has the memory altering abilities.
Yeah.
So
the Founding Titan.
Yeah, the Founding Titan has like I was always thinking like it may have been a certain type of punishment to basically erase political enemies' memories and just toss them outside the wall and let them wander to be eaten.
Well, I think it was just because I think it erased everyone's memory except the people that they weren't able to. And
those were certain families, but they still have the ability. Why can't they just use it, pinpoint on a single person, just wipe their memory and just exile them?
Well,
maybe they knew. Maybe at one point he knew too much, wiped his memories.
I still think he came from somewhere externally.
Yeah.
I know at the end of last episode, Jimmy was saying that he thought it was Erwin's father for focusing on the Beast Titan. Commenter that had a good point, and they said, if the Beast Titan is Erwin's father, why didn't he know what the maneuver gear was at the beginning of season 2, episode 1?
I'd have to go back and watch that comment.
He literally didn't have any knowledge of what the 3D maneuver gear that the Scout regiment was using. So, that I think that just supports that they have to be coming. The Titans have to be coming from somewhere externally. Well, I mean, the shifters.
If they wipe their memories, then he would have no knowledge no matter what. He'd be coming from an outside source. Just like in my theory, or not Armin's, Aaron's dad, if they did that to him, Dr. Yeager, he'd have no memory, he'd be outside the walls. So the same thing would be him, the current Beast Titan, would erase his memory, so he knew nothing. He wouldn't know what that equipment was.
Well, I do think, what's his name? I do think Grisha had his memories, because he was the only one that went there and confronted the secret royal family, all of the Reeses. He's the one that went there. Like, as soon as Wall Maria fell, he went and confronted them and I assume asked them to like help. But remember, they were saying that the first king's thought process or control, he didn't want to get rid of all the Titans. With the whole concept of having all of humanity oppressed by the Titans, so they're united or whatever. But I think that Grisha was outside the walls, whatever. He came from wherever he did, and maybe over time he started to remember some stuff, because Aaron started to remember some stuff over time too. He's getting some of these pieces. He's remember some of the stuff, some of the things with his dad, and the basement has to have something to do with that, because his dad's saying, everything's in the basement. So
I think a lot it's going to be revealed in the basement. Maybe my theory won't handle it. I don't know. I do like my idea though.
I think you got anything else?
Nah, dude. I'm still mystified.
Mystified. All right. Well, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe. Helps us out. And we should be back next week for episode 12. Catch you next time, guys.
All right. See ya.